Well, with us now, the Chief Minister for the Friday briefing. Let's talk about MLCs. Shock horror, all done in one day.
A big surprise, I have to say. I never thought for a moment we'd get all four members elected in one go. I was expecting at least 2 or 3, and possibly with some other candidates coming out in the future rounds. But no, we've surprised everyone this week. We even beat the Pope.
Were you disappointed that your man didn't get in, though?
Well, yes, I thought Nigel Malpass would have made a very positive contribution to civic affairs. He's done a great job as a member of Ramsey Commissioners and been chairman of Ramsey Commissioners now for the last 3 years. He's done a lot in the town, and I felt he would have brought not just his experience from local authorities into government, but his wider experience in the shipping industry, which is obviously a very important sector of the Allan economy at the moment. I
think in the media, us taking the bets, we were a bit surprised because we thought you'd have a certain block vote that might have gone with you on that one. No, I know it's a private thing, but
It is a parliamentary thing, and it really is an indication of how little influence I have in government. So,
well, I'm not sure about that. But is this going to be the last time, do you think, that before we see the arrangements change for the way these people are elected to the upper house?
Yes, I think the debate about directly elected MLCs will go on. Obviously, the most recent attempt has failed again. It seems to me that if we are going to bring in any changes, and I think some members still have to be convinced that there is a better way of doing it, it is unlikely that it would be generated from ideas from within the House itself. There are too many vested interests, frankly, in either in the Keys or in Council. Perhaps the best way forward, if there is a view that this is the way ahead, would to be bring in a totally independent view to, as we've done with boundary reviews and everything in the past, to assess what the best way forward might be.
And are you going to change the system? Will we see ministers up there at some point?
Well, I've always said that ideally I'd like to draw all ministers from the House of Keys, and that's what I've stuck to at the moment. But I'm not ruling out altogether that there won't be in the future some MLCs who may be better suited to be ministers in some areas. We have to use all the talent that we have in Tynwald at present. These are very difficult times that we're going through, and it would be a waste if we have talented people in council who could make a positive contribution as ministers. But at the moment, I'm very much committed to ministers from the House of Keys, people who have actually had a public mandate to come in, and that is the way I see it for the future.
You are alluding here to a reshuffle. You realise what you just said there.
Well, I've said that we've got to bring in 2 new members as a result of these elections anyway, so I've got to find roles in government for them. I have had extensive discussions now right across most of Tynwald members to find out what their views are, whether they want to change, how they see government performing. And I will, after Easter, start to put together some of my thoughts and then decide whether or not I need to organise a reshuffle or not.
So, almost telling me there is a reshuffle. That's the news we're going to get, I guess.
I'm saying I will review the position after Easter.